Jula has not really been in this at all, has she? This discovery.
No, not much. She plays a lot more part in the next thing. I do feel this episode arc is the weakest.
Yeah.
Because it's you have Beneath the Skin, and then it's all blooming sector missions.
Mushroom hunting.
Yeah.
But on that
I think the Klingon Civil War's a lot better.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
As I should say, welcome guys to another episode of Silent Drake Play Star Trek Online, as we begin the final mission in Jula's discovery, despite, as Drake just pointed out, Jula has played very little part in this. But anyway, let's continue the measure of morality, part 2. Apparently we get to actually work together on this one.
Apparently, yeah.
I am taking the harm assist. And, and seeing as we have as of last episode, 7 Borg control hybrid, I have bought my anti-Borg weapons. Because I am paranoid.
Oh no, apparently it's not. Apparently it's not a mission we're doing together, it's still a single player mission. Which is frustrating because now I have no healer.
Good luck.
Oh dear.
You can remove yourself from the trials if you so desire. I believe you are aware of the consequences such an action will bring. Then, if you wish to proceed, the portal awaits.
The next trial lies this way.
You haven't actually removed any of your constructs, have you guys? Which means I have a bad feeling about this.
This is incredible.
Conians. No, it's
the architecture, the technology, the art. It's not like anything I've ever seen before.
Oh, no, this is definitely Iconian even.
The Excalbians have dropped us into another planetary assault by the look of things.
Oh.
Fascinating. According to my tricorder, these soldiers are from extinct species. The Dinossians and the Ichabod.
If this is the fall of Iconia, we might be able to stop the chain of events that eventually lead to the war. Considering the previous trials, I can see that as the pivotal event we were sent here to encounter.
That last hit wasn't far from here.
I can have heavy gunfire nearby. Keep your weapons handy.
More fighting ahead. Wait. Are those Iconians?
Yeah, before they reformatted themselves. That's too cute.
More Iconian cats. Kill them! Let them die with their master!
Wow, you guys seem to be using heavy gravity tech in this.
I am Pt2 of Iconia. You are not known to us. Halt and identify yourself. I do not recognize your species, but you have taken up arms to defend Iconia. That makes you an ally, and your assistance is appreciated. You have my...
I am called Lemiran. My thanks to you as well, newcomers. Our situation is quite dire. Mtara, our leader, has fallen. Iconia will soon be lost to
orbital attack. The warfare of cowards. For each herald they kill, I will take 100 of theirs. For each Iconian, 1,000.
All of this. loss they must feel. And anger.
Yeah, it quite literally changes them. Okay, over there.
Hold. Reading an energy spike in the gateway ahead. Something's activating it.
No, there will be no holding. We will fight. Slay any foe that dares to cross our path.
Once more under the breach, dear friends. Once more.
Henry V.
A thousand commanders set on 1,000 different planets. Once more, the ambush turrets descend. Huh. That's that's to Ket from the future. Ha. That's interesting. Why is she here?
I have returned at a time of my greatest failure. It sickens me to see the Hellride Iconium in such a state, laid to ruin by the barbaric dregs of the galaxy. This time, I shall not fail. Mirren, give me the world heart. Give me the means to rid the cosmos of our enemies. To return Iconia to greatness once more.
I hear the bloodlust in your voice. I see the hatred burning in your eyes. But you do not frighten me. The world heart is ours. We will use it to rebuild what has been lost. Be gone from here, demon. You will not prevail on this day.
Oh, wow. Ket does not like what she becomes.
That energy is protecting the demon. I can disable the gateway to stop it, but I need time.
That's fine, this is why I'll bring my demons.
You fought a war with the Iconians and survived?
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
Oh, Ket just slammed me into a wall.
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
Oh, this is problematic.
Well, there's now two cats.
No, you'll find out.
Okay, I'm not sure what can be worse than two cats. Although then again, one cat is fighting the other, so... Oh, I need to re-equip some hyperspray on my dude.
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
We have to beat you once before.
What is this? Honored mistress, use this to restore your strength. Yes, you serve me well, King. What? What have you done to me? This is inevitable. Yes. Resistance is futile.
Oh.
Sister, what have you done? No, you can't.
Oh.
Your knowledge belongs to us.
A
That does
Borg
not belong to you,
Iconian.
creature.
Do you now see I was like, why I was like, this complicates matters?
Oh, and she just wiped herself out.
Biological and technological distinctions to our own. We are the Borg. Existence as you know it is over.
That creature, that was Tet. A Tet of nightmare, utterly corrupted by hatred and a thirst for vengeance. But what did she... I have seen terrible things on this day. The fall of my civilization, of my beloved friends, of the totality of Iconian knowledge and culture. I cannot abide these tragedies. I cannot. Please, you can follow that monster. You can...
Huh. I thought the trial would have ended here, but okay.
Something is amiss, my friends. The trial has taken a life of its own, expanding well beyond its original parameters. Though I implored Yarnik and his ilk to bring the trial to an end, they have refused. They wish to see how you address this new crisis. Tread lightly. There's an ill wind blowing upon this venture. I fear one that may consume us all before the end.
These Borg, are they an evolution of control? Did someone else try to recreate it later on?
No.
Unlikely. The Borg Collective existed well before the creation of Control, although you add temporal manipulation into the equation. No, I already have a headache, and temporal mechanics only make it worse.
Seven. What we saw on Esau 4, your detailed knowledge of the Borg. You used to be one of them, didn't you?
Yeah. I was assimilated by the Borg at a young age and liberated by the crew of the USS Voyager later in life. The assimilation process is reversible, mostly, but it leaves scars. Inside and out.
I'm sorry that happened, man. And I'm sorry to ask this now. Are we going to have a problem here? With you and the Borg? Under the circumstances, I can see how you could become...
This isn't the first time I've run into Borg since my liberation, and I doubt it'll be the last. We'll be fine, Commander. If it makes you feel any better, if I go native here, you have permission to shoot me.
Fair enough.
Right, with the TR-116B and the Infinity Modulator, let's see how well we do. Although these Borg look a lot more beefy than Borg we're used to dealing with, so... How do we get out of this room? Now, it's not a force field. I am in fact an idiot.
Existence as you know it is over.
Yep. There's the Borg Taket and the Borg Hakiv. Now looks like he actually has an upgrade.
Isn't enhancing an Iconium with cybernetics a bit excessive?
Borg 101, better assimilation for cybernetics. Watch out, they're energizing the jet plate with weapons-grade plasma.
Oh, I hate the floor panels that have the plasma in them. Just on the bloody floor or something.
This is really not fun without having the doctor for heals.
I mean, even with the doctor for heals, it's not fun.
No, I can imagine.
Oh. Okay, that takes care of the cat. I think she killed the doctor, actually. Where is he? Well, he's only an emitter, so he's probably on the floor somewhere going, help me.
Modulate.
This is why the iMod is the best board weapon in the game. You can just keep rapid fire shooting little buggers. It did used to be the TR-116 and 7, but with the
Oh dear, I've been assimilated.
Has your ass been laminated? Resistance is fertile.
Well, apparently I'm still fighting the drones for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite sure why and how. Too many Borg drones.
Well, you shouldn't have been able to. This is an infinite. How did you assimilate? It's an infinity modulator. Admittedly, it took a while, but I guess you can still adapt to it. Ooh, hello. Apparently the Infinity Modulator now has Disco Death Mode, where you can just basically do rapid fire after you build up enough points on it.
I don't like where this is heading. The Borg, they're relentless.
Time's a factor here. The longer the Borg have to build their forces and strengthen their position, the harder it'll be to undo.
Oh.
7 and 9, the conical 12 returns. At first, my existence seemed flawed, incomplete. I sought answers, and within the untrials, I found them. I was a simulacrum, brought into me by excommon conceit, to test you, but I evolved. I reject this excommon foolishness. My destiny is my own. Today, my reign begins.
Big human.
I am designated 7 of 9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Why did you stop? And then why did you beam away?
This room has automated defenses. Watch where they're targeting.
Okay, this is a little bit of a play on the Borg Queen High Onslaught here, I believe. It's look there is still the only definite solution to the Borg. Oh jeez, that's a lot of drones.
This particular nightmare is over.
You spoke too soon there, Seven.
Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. I confront my past from time to time, but it usually doesn't shoot back. I'll manage. We need to deal with my evil twin and the Queen, however. The thought of them both running free makes me very uncomfortable.
Now, at least we got to Ket, I suppose. But that simulated Iconium was not as hard as I thought it would be. Yeah, you're not simulating me today, guys.
And I've been disconnected again. Yay!
But had you been assimilated?
No. Just lost connection to the server.
Oh, fair enough.
Watch out! More drones! Picking up a lot of energy spikes in the next room. It could be weapons fire.
It's the personal chamber of the Borg Queen. Maybe the Excalbians sent some allies to help out. If so, they might need our help.
I'm just more suspicious of that. Oh, the Queen's been ripped out of her alcove.
That's the Borg Queen. Indeed. This is damn peculiar. If the Excalbians killed her, where are they now? Be careful. Whatever did this could still be around, and
Not sure if this is better or worse than what Control had planned.
pretty sure it's worse. I'm biased.
How timid you are. So frightened of perfection.
Last time I checked, we're not the ones hiding in the dark.
That's a good point.
Here's another. You are obsolete. Older. Weaker. Inferior to me in every way.
Inferior. To you? You're a pathetic copy of me hiding behind a legion of drones. You're weak.
Tell me, why have you come here? There will be no struggle. No resistance.
You're a smart girl. You'll figure it out eventually.
How predictable. How human. We know where that path ends. Futility.
Oh. Great, now we get to fight you,
And a
Seven.
new nightmare begins.
Watch the floor!
Yeah, this is going to be following the same rules as the Borg Queen fight in Hive Onslaught, which means we are going to have to deal with electrified floors. And also her slowly pulling us towards her, because she's apparently got gravity tech.
And now they have a cybernetic dinosaur.
They have a what?
Shooting now, xenobiology later.
Which means they've been assimilating the VOP as well. Oh no, that's Kefi.
More automated defenses are coming online.
My victory is inevitable.
You're down now, aren't you?
That's... How is she still functional?
There's so much more to me than you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, Pharmacist is still alive, that's good.
You are small. You lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It will be your undoing.
Really? Whose ass just got kicked again?
Yeah, but she's ran away, so where's she gone?
You are done here at last, my friends.
Lincoln? No, I've got to speak with you first, okay.
I'm...
The evidence in the trial is clear. Adherents of evil will stop at nothing to ensure their victory. Nothing is sacred. No law is absolute. In comparison, the proponents of good are made weak by their morality and other self-imposed limitations. They lack the freedom to achieve their goals at all costs.
Those troops are coming from previous trials.
Oh damn, he's got his presidential axe.
They're sending in more reinforcements.
not sure about the remodulator's automatic deployment anymore. I mean, it does free up a space on your gear wheel, but it means you have to drop out of beam.
Yeah, it means you actually have to like click it to activate it rather than just hitting a key. That frustrated me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a new thing they're doing for the Bowfields expansion and the Kings and Queens server list, so we'll see how it goes. It would be nice to assign it to another key though.
Yeah, I think that's all it needs is to have the ability to be able to press a key to have it activate.
Impossible. Safety measures were in place. The participants should not be able to escape the trial areas or pursue agendas separate from the trials. The Borg Queen of our creation is amassing greater power. This includes the assimilation of this planet and everything on it. We must consider our alternatives while there is still time.
We should take care of that Borg ship while we can.
Apparently not. President Lincoln has asked me to assist him with something. If I don't see either of you again, it has been an honor.
No, that was nice of you, Bernard.
The Borg Queen is assimilating the Excalbians one by one. If she's not stopped, it's only a matter of time before she learns to use their matter-shaping powers. Difficult to say. She will learn to replicate well-known patterns first, like Borg ships. It could take her much longer to learn to make entirely new things, or to create things from imagination and memory.
So what you're saying is we need to act. a lot of dreadnoughts.
Looks like you could use a hand here. I hope you don't mind, but I brought some friends.
This is Captain Jonathan Archer of the Starship Enterprise. Prepare to attack. All hands battle stations.
Let's make sure that history never forgets the name Enterprise.
Both the D and the B.
There's an old saying.
All of them.
Fortune
Hopefully
favors the
find.
bold. Well, I guess we're about to find out.
I think it's time to do
Reinforcements arrive.
And Voyager.
Basically, every legendary ship.
Your Majesty?
Could we get B as well?
You're a tragic collection.
Yeah, I think every iteration of the Enterprise is in.
And the Defiant, the Voyager, and the Discovery.
I think, if I'm right, it's basically every ship that because I think the Measure of Morality came out the first year they did the Mega Legendary Ship bundle release, which had all of those ships in, so I think the mission tied into that with them all
Potentially, yeah.
being in it.
Special pattern, Sierra, and fire.
So we've got 2 Picards and several Kirks. Because he was on the B, the A, and the There goes the Borg Queen ship.
You have provided us with significant insight into the nature of good. Even with nothing to gain and everything to lose, even when placed in terrible danger by our studies, you chose to come to our aid. You refused to let the forces of evil destroy us, even though we had placed you in mortal peril. You have given us much to consider and to understand. You have shown us that it is not good to subject others to dangers that we are not willing to face ourselves. Let us meet.
So I was just seeing if I could make out if they had the different C, A, B.
This has certainly been a learning experience for me as well as the Excalbians. I saw what I was and what I could have been, which makes me grateful for the life I have now. Still, this experience should make the next session with my counselor interesting. In the meantime, that sensor grid and the trailer system will need some final adjustments. If you can get me back to my runabout, I can finish those. I can also speak to some Fenris Rangers about looking into the Orion smuggling activity in Trailus. Unofficially, of course.
Sounds like Yarnek and his people have a lot to think about. I hope they mean it when they say they're going to pursue goodness. As for me, it's strange, being... what did the Borg Queen call it? A simulacrum? A copy. And an incomplete one at that. I'm based on a Starfleet science officer. I was going to figure it out sooner or later. Now that I know, I've decided to continue what was started here today. In my own way. I've asked the Excalbians to make my transformation permanent, and they've agreed. So, for the Excalbians, the trials are over, but for me, the human adventure is just beginning. If you don't mind, I could use a ride to the nearest Alliance starbase. I'd like to speak with Starfleet Command about reactivating my commission. Among other things.
But
It's
we
been
really
quite
want
some
you
time
back in
since I
Starfleet
had to
after
go
you
into
tried to
combat.
commit mutiny because you didn't
It
get
was
your
an honor
way.
to fight by your side. The Excalbians have asked me to remain as I am now, and to serve as an ambassador for this planet. These people have a great deal to learn about the universe, and I believe the Alliance can help them with that. And having some experience as a statesman, I might be able to make that process a little smoother for all parties involved. Should you return here, you will be most welcome. You've done all of us on Excalibur great.
What's she done now?
The Academy has returned. We have learned much from your efforts in the trial. We did. After reviewing the events, we have decided to rule in favor of the we will. As we have ruled in favor of good, the people of Excalibur will pursue those virtues from this day forward.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, get me out of here. As interesting as this been, I'd rather not be responsible for unleashing a matter-shaping version of the Borg on the galaxy.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
For now, I'd like to put some distance between myself and Excalibur. Returning to Earth, catching up on what's happened since 2257? Sounds like a good place to start to me. I understand that an old friend of mine is on a similar journey now. I'll get in touch with Commander Stamets soon. I'd love to get his unique perspective on things. There's a lot waiting for me out there. Thank you for helping me get the chance to discover once again.
Presidential hand axe. And what else do we get? Oh, universal kit module. Anti-proton leash. Oh. Okay, well that was a bit of an explosive end to that, guys, and join us next time as we dive into what I believe is the Klingon Civil War. But from me and Drake, ta-ta.